Hey, everybody. Recently, I've been talking to more and more agency owners who are starting to explore AI and really experiment with ChatGPT to streamline their client workflows. And I wanted to share something today that I think could be a real game changer, especially for marketing agencies, and that is ChatGPT Projects, right? So what is this projects thing? Well, best way to think of it is a centralized knowledge hub that's going to contain all of your client detail that's pertinent to the work that you're doing for them. Brand guidelines, positioning and messaging frameworks, competitive analysis, product offering, whatever it is, you're going to house it in one central location in ChatGPT so that ChatGPT is actually going to remember all of that information as it produces content and works with you on the client work. So let me show you what I mean. So to get started, it's very simple. You're going to fire up your ChatGPT. You're going to go down here to projects, and you're going to hit this little plus button here, new project. You're going to name it. In this instance, you would put whatever client name you've got in there. You want to create a new project for each one of your clients. That's a really important thing to remember. So you give it a name, you hit create project, and you are good to go. So for this particular example, I just created new client Inc., right? So now that we've got this set up, we've got project files here, right? This is where I mentioned those things, the brand guidelines, positioning and messaging framework, offering detail, whatever it may be. This is where it's going to be housed, right? These are just files for my particular business in here to show an example. But not only that, you can actually give it instructions too. If you think about the project files, which ChatGPT is going to pull from as it's producing content, instructions are how it's going to configure or deliver that content or that output to you, right? So some examples, you can predefine your agency workflow. Always recommend 3 headline variations when creating ad copy. You can dictate the style and tone that ChatGPT produces content with, right? Maintain a casual but authoritative tone. Avoid industry jargon. Never exceed so many words in a paragraph. And finally, you can preload your client preferences. Hey, new client 8 prefers thought leadership style content over promotional content with their social media. So avoid exclamation points, emojis, and all that kind of stuff. And so you're literally telling ChatGPT how to create the output that it's going to give you, depending on what you're working on. So why is this such a game changer? Why does this matter? Well, if you've worked with ChatGPT, started to experiment with it with client work, one thing that you might have noticed is that depending on which client you're working with, maybe have to re-upload these documents each time you start a new chat or a new deliverable, or you have to retrain ChatGPT on what client you're working on as you may be jumping from client to client when you're doing this work. Well, this eliminates the need for any of that and all of that. But not only that, because it remembers all of this detail that's in here for your client, it's going to produce better content that's going to require fewer revisions, and it's going to ensure a unified brand voice based on your client's brand and tone. So anyway, we all know that agencies thrive on efficiency, right? And so with this feature, you can literally, your team can create the world-class work that they're producing for their client much faster, which is going to translate to what? Increased profitability. So I hope you found this helpful. If you are interested in learning more or exploring how AI can further help your agency workflows or your client workflows even, put a comment below or shoot me a DM, and would love to connect and talk more about what you're doing and how we can improve that. Thanks so much. Have a great day.